Hey everybody, welcome back. Do me a favor, if you like the videos, like the video. If you like the channel, please subscribe. If not, it is what it is. But today I want to go over the arrow setup I've been running for a while. I'm actually gonna build another half dozen because I bought another half dozen and I really like these arrows. And I have lost a few. So these are your Victory VAP Elites. These are not the TKOs. These are a solid carbon shaft. They don't have the pretty weave pattern on them, that radial weave overlay that the TKOs have. These are a cheaper option for your VAPs. They also have a rip version as well. You can get these at Bass Pro Shop. You don't have to order them online, which I hate ordering stuff online a lot of the time. I like to be able to walk in and buy, because these are all weight matched on the box. It'll give you the weight of every shaft in the box, so that helps. Online I don't think you can do that with arrows. You can't pick your weight, so you find the closest weight to whatever you're running now, or if you're just buying them all brand new right then and there, you can all kind of weight match them all together, so they're all pretty, they're all the same. But they do come spine aligned, which is nice. I've never had an issue with the spine alignment on these. I always run my cock feather or my index fane on the spine alignment. These are a 350 spine, and they come in at 7.8 grains per inch. Yes, they are super duper light, but I like running light arrows for yardage differences. If you're out there shooting, if you're a yard or two off, it's still going to be really close, as opposed to you running a heavy arrow that's over 500 grains. You're going to be a couple yards off. And then, like I said, these are 350 spine. They do come spine aligned, and these are a 4mm arrow, just like your VAP TKOs, 4mm 166. For components, I do run the stock taper lock components for these, because they're all aluminum. They go in and they have it's like a post and a sleeve all in one. So it does go into the shaft and it does cover over the shaft. It's an insert-outsert system with a sleeve. But they're all aluminum. A lot of people like to bitch and moan about the aluminum. I've never had an issue with aluminum. If you're shooting them in the wood and bricks and stuff, yeah, you're gonna have issues. You're gonna bend them. I don't care what they're made out of. I don't see the argument in aluminum components, especially from Victory. Victory knows what they're doing, and these components are great. I've never bent one in a target. Like I said, I have bent one shooting one into the side of a target where it was wood and I had to bend it to get it out. But I hot melt everything, and I have spares. I go online and buy spares. So I have them, and I only had to use one spare just from that one incident, because I did have to bend it to get it out. I hot melt just in case I have to take one out and replace it. And I do have spares. You can go online, you can get them online. If you're out there target shooting and hunting, you really don't have to worry about components. If you're out there doing a durability test in the cinder blocks and steel doors and tailgates, yeah, you're going to want a stronger component. And these will accept FX outserts, and they're good. They're expensive. They're highly expensive. But again, these are a stainless steel post and an aluminum sleeve. They come in two separate pieces from FX outserts. You got your post, which is stainless steel, and then you got your aluminum sleeve. You can get all stainless, but it's going to be like 300 grains extra up front, which is absolutely absurd. You put your post in, bam, and then your footer or your sleeve just goes over it like so. And then you got a nice shiny stainless aluminum heavy duty outsert. These are a little heavier if you want more FOC, but these arrows are 415 grains with the stock 50 grain outsert and 100 grain field point. I'm at 14.3% FOC, which is plenty for me. These arrows fly like darts. If you watch other videos where I'm out there shooting, you'll see I have no kind of wobble in my back end, and they just shoot super straight. Anyways, I got all my stuff here. I got the Whitewater, just all white wraps. They're a laminated wrap. I like the shiny ones better. The glue help, or these help with your glue and your veins stick a little better. And then I'm using the all white AAE Max Stealth veins. Super awesome vein. I love these veins. They're quiet and they help quite a bit when you're steering a broadhead. Even though I use expandables, I still shoot rages, which a lot of people whine about. And I'm using the Victory, or the IIP or IP4 Nox for your 4mm. Best arrow or best knock on the market, I think. The most durable. I've hit quite a few knocks and they still work. I've had some break, but again, you're shooting an arrow and you're hitting your knock with a field point or a broadhead, they're gonna break. Super snug fit, super tight, super durable. I love these AAE knocks, which the Victory IP knocks are made by AAE. But we'll go ahead and get into this build real quick. I'll show you all how I do it. Real simple, easy way. Okay, so the first thing I do is I put my knock in and I get it lined up with the spine alignment as best as I can. So you got your knock, you got it right on your spine alignment mark. So everything's straight, you know where your cock vein is going to be, and you know exactly where your wrap is going to be. So get your whitewater wrap. And putting your knock in first helps quite a bit with doing this. So I got my wrap here, and I got my knock in. And I'll flip the, so the spine alignment is down towards the table. And I'll just lay my knock flat like so. Line up the edge of the wrap with the shaft and the knock, so that way it's nice and centered. You lay it down, bam, like so. Roll it one way. Roll it back. Get it laid on there nice with your finger. Like so. Now you just roll it back the other way so it overlaps itself. Like so. Make sure it adheres. Now you have your wrap, like so. Whitewater wrap, awesome wraps, super great people, super good company. Alright, and for fletching, seriously, I've been using this same plastic boning jig forever. It's almost like a Bits and Burger, but it's plastic and it's made by boning, and it works fantastic. They come with a straight clamp, but you can get online, and for $13 you can get your helical clamps or offset clamp. This is a left. I shoot a Matthews. I like a slight 2-degree left offset, and this does the job. So make sure our index line is in line. Get your knock, put your knock in the receiver. It's got a little tab in there that you put your knock in. Now we'll make sure everything's straight and lined up. Just like any other clamp style jig. Put your vein in. I put mine at the 1-inch mark, or the 1-inch line. Like so, bam. Alright, so these veins do call for primer. I do have a tack primer pen. I do have the AE one that is not open yet. I'm going to finish using my tack. Go primer going. If you don't use these veins don't stick. They will fly off. It doesn't matter what kind of primer pen you use, as long as it's made for fletching. got a primer on. I'm using AE Max Bond glue. Just put a little strip down the center of the vein. Like so. Just like any other jig. It's got a magnet. Put it on there. Press it down for like 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you let go and let it sit for 20 seconds, 25 seconds-ish. Good enough. Pull your clamp off. Wipe clamp of any glue. Wipe excess glue off shaft. Your arrow, no glue on that side. Repeat the process 3 times. I just want to sit there and make sure it lines up with the other vein. Move it up a little bit. And perfect. Primer. And a little bead of glue. Same thing, hold for like 10 seconds. 1, 2. "25 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this last one real quick and we'll get to components. Okay, so now the whole back half of the arrow is done. I got my wrap, I got my fletchings on it. Super clean. I love the white look. It looks super clean. Super awesome arrow, guys. Victory Vap Elite, man, I'll tell you what. And now we'll go ahead and throw the inserts in. Like I said, I use hot melt, and I do use the Iron Will hot melt. That is the best hot melt on the market. I've never had a insert come out in a Target or anything. It's awesome. It's not like your boning Fairlight or your Cool Flex, like the blue glue. Like this glue here, you will have issues with if it's like hot, like a summer day, if you're out shooting and you're shooting in the foam or even a bag target, you're gonna lose an insert or two. It melts really fast under low heat. We got a torch, we got our hot melt, and we have our insert. So what you want to do, get your torch going, get a low flame, don't put your face over it like a dummy, and you just simply heat up the outsert. Don't get it too hot, aluminum will bend and warp. Get it just warm. You want to be able to hold it with your hand still. You don't want to have to use pliers. That's too hot. You simply just heat your glue real quick. Smear a little on there. Make sure you get good coverage. Make sure it's nice and pliable. Simply just jam it in there, rotate, rotate, and you do want to keep your knockout for this. Get all that air out of that shaft because you are trapping air into the shaft and it will push that outsert back out. That is a good tip because I've had it where put a bunch of inserts in and you go back and all your arrows are not the same length because your insert pushed out a little bit because all the air trapped in the shaft. So as soon as that cools down and you know it's not going anywhere, you can put your knock back in. And then for these, we are using a 5/16 field point. I like to do, there's Teflon tape on there, this one was used, but I'll take beeswax and I'll put it on the thread, because when your arrows clock left, your points will unscrew, and it's annoying when you got to keep retightening them. If you use a little beeswax or some Teflon tape, they don't come loose. Like I said, this is a 5/16 field point. Nice and tight. And there you have it, man. Victory Vap Elite. Super light arrow, super forgiving arrow, super straight flying arrow. These things fly like darts. And the forgiveness for your yardage on a light arrow is very forgiving. If you're off a yard or two, or even 3, especially on an animal, you're gonna be really close at like 30 yards. If you're guessing, you know, if your range at 30 and he's moving, you know, here and there a few yards, and you just keep your pin without having to move, you're good. You're gonna hit him in the vitals. Same thing with target. If you're off a few yards, you're gonna be very close to where you're aiming. Well, that's it, guys. Check these arrows out. They're not expensive. They're not like your TKOs. They're not, you know, $200 a dozen. A little cheaper than that. But they are made by Victory, and Victory is one of the leading names in arrows. I do have a dozen of Ultra arrows on the way. I actually won them in the Levi Morgan Ultra arrow giveaway. So those should be here any week now. They're on back order because they're so popular right now with the whole Levi Morgan switching over from, what was he on? Whatever arrow brand, Gold Tip. So they're making big moves. Those arrows seem legit. They're supposed to be like a spineless arrow. But that's it, guys. If you like seeing content from me, man, give me a like, give me a subscribe. It's very hard to grow a channel, and I'm trying. I'm trying to give you guys my honest opinion on stuff that I buy. I buy everything. And just give you little tips and tricks, you know, little simple stuff, D-loops, serving, back serving. If you guys got any questions, man, message me, leave me a comment. I don't care, I will get back to you. I'm not like other people where I just ignore. I will get back to you. If you want me to review something, let me know. I'll do it. I'll buy it. I don't care. But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my little arrow build here. Victory Vap Elites. Go try them out.